It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, June 30th. I'm James Spann. Meteorological summer, 1/3 of the way finished. Wow. Dry air for North Alabama, some storms down south. What about the holiday weekend? Let's dig in there and check it out. We'll start with the water vapor satellite view. Got broad troughing over the eastern U.S., ridging over the west, and a very dry air mass settling in here. That's the precipitable water. Early this afternoon, the dew point in Huntsville has dropped down in the 40s. In fact, their humidity is only at 21%. That's amazingly dry air. You can see a well-defined boundary from near Thomasville to about Verbena and Roanoke. And south of that boundary, we have scattered showers and storms. Most of them east of I-65, south of Interstate 85. Not moving much, but they stay well to the south of the north-central part of the state this evening. There's the watch warning map. We've got some flash flooding issues for parts of Kansas and Missouri. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet. Convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Again, we are in dry air. No rain for the northern half of the state. Scattered storms to the south. We've got slight risks over parts of the Midwest, the Plains, and the Carolinas. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing, where we are dry air. Slight risk of severe weather for parts of New England. And on day 3, which is Saturday, 3 marginal risks in scattered pockets around the country. And again, there might be a pop-up storm here Saturday, but many locations will stay dry. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Generally under 1/2 inch for most of the state. We'll start to see probably a better chance of rain by Monday, but even then, no washout. And the tropics remain very quiet. Tropical storm formation not expected through the 4th of July weekend. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1, troughing north of the state. And again, a pretty dry air mass in place. The chance of any one spot getting wet, only about 5%. Not worth mentioning in the forecast. Temperatures low to mid-90s. We'll say highs between 92 and 95. Pretty much the same thing on Saturday. It's a dry look. Mid-90s are likely. Lots of sun. Chance of a shower, not zero, but very small for any one spot. Same thing Sunday. Lots of sun. Any showers and storms, very isolated. Highs up in the middle 90s. But Monday, the 4th of July, a low is located north of Memphis, an approaching front, and that should bring an increase in the number of scattered showers and storms. Not going to be a rainy day, but it certainly could rain a time or two, so be aware of that if you got something planned outdoors. And Tuesday, the front stalls out north of the state. It's not going to pass through, so again, we'll see quite a few showers and storms around Tuesday, and we'll probably stay in the 80s all day if this verifies. In fact, the GFS showing a high only at 86 on Tuesday. Wednesday, the front washes out, pretty typical summertime weather. And this is Thursday, a week from today, July 7th. 594 heat center is a little to the east and west of here. There's a slight weakness where we are. And again, that would suggest a mixture of clouds and sunshine with scattered showers and storms and a high at or just over 90. This is the end of the forecast period. Sunday, July 10th. Again, the 594 heat stays well to the west, troughing to the north. And again, we'll have scattered showers and storms about. And we'll take any rain we can get. Here's a peek at the drought monitor that was released earlier today. And you can see that now parts of northeast Alabama in an extreme drought. Parts of Jackson and DeKalb counties, that whole northeastern part of the state could certainly use some rain. Numbers, temperatures for the next 15 days. And again, maybe upper 80s on Tuesday of next week with an increase in clouds and showers. Otherwise, highs mostly in the 90s and lows mostly in the 70s. The big exception, though, in the morning will be tomorrow morning. We note the ensemble here is showing 61. No doubt we'll see many of the cooler pockets down in the 50s, and that'll feel good. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.